Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back. It is Monday the 11th or the 12th? It is Monday the 11th, and I'm glad that you all are joining. Oh, shoot, I think I messed up. Did I mess that up? Or are we good? I don't know if we're good or not. I'm trying to... Man, I keep messing this stuff up. I can't do it. We can't do it live, can we, guys? Can we? All right, let me try this one more time. I'm going to do the Instagram thing because I'm trying to get this set up as well. So we'll see. Can you guys hear me? Can everyone hear me very well? It looks like on my settings we can be heard, but I don't know if you can really hear me or not, and I would like to know. And I know that we're going to have to stop doing this test every time that we get it going on, but I'm trying to buy myself time so I can type in the subject of the video on Instagram as well, because I try to run Instagram at the same time. It's messing up. And guys, I'm talking to Ralph. Ralph's off screen so that you guys know who exactly I'm talking to at the moment. But I'm trying to get this baby all loaded up and ready to go. Oh, yeah. What was the name of it? Yeah. Boom. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Oh, well, I must have messed something up there on there, I guess. All right, well, there we go, guys. I tried to go live, and it won't let me go live on Instagram, so I don't know what in the world's going on with that. But now it's going. It just won't let you... Oh, okay, now we're going. All right, we're live now. All right, here we go. That was very unfortunate. I couldn't put the name of the episode out on Instagram, but oh well, that is what it is. You guys, everyone over here in the regular space, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, you guys are joining me on there, and you guys understand exactly what we're talking about. So we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. Lyman and still isn't ready. LOL, typical. Yeah, there's a lot of things that change whenever you're going. What's up, Rick? How you doing, man? What's up, Marie? How are you? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good day, having a wonderful day. Today was ridiculous. I was walking outside, and usually you got to get up on Mondays, and you're not looking forward to having to deal with the whole week because you literally have the whole week ahead of you. And I woke up this morning motivated, ready, excited, like, oh, yeah, this is going to be a great day. I'm going to get out. I'm going to get my work going. I'm going to get everything rolling like I'm supposed to, and it's going to be good. I ended up working for a while. I think I got up at like 5:30 this morning. I actually beat you out. Because what time do you leave in the mornings, Ralph? 6? I think I beat Ralph this morning, getting out the door at least. Because Ralph is usually there nice and early. So I got out the door. I did a lot of traveling for my job. You guys know that I'm an auctioneer, and I have to. I don't have to, but I serve paperwork, different type of paperwork, different type of delivery jobs, all kinds of different jobs that I do. And so I had to get out and get moving very early this morning. And it was beautiful. Today was beautiful, other than it being so cold. And I didn't think that. I really thought that birds traveled south. Why is there so many damn birds that are hanging out in the north? It's 30 degrees. Do you see a lot of birds whenever you're out doing your landscaping, Ralph? You do? And you know what I was thinking? I was thinking that I need to set up that microphone so I can put it over there so you don't have a camera on you, but you'll have the microphone, so you're good with the microphone. I can put it over there. The microphone's right here, and all I got to do is just take it over, just hand it to you. You said yeah? You want me to do that? No, don't do that. Ralph doesn't have a good time being on the video all the time. Or being on the stream. Sometimes he wants to take a break from it. And you guys know that I do this every day. So sometimes it can get a little tiring to have the pressure to try to be able to talk to people online all the time. But see, since I like to blab and blab and blab and everything, it works out pretty well for me. I think anyway. Do you think so, Ralph?
I think it works out well.
I like calling out Ralph on the side over here because he makes me feel like I'm not alone. Even though I'm reading everybody's comments and we're rolling, it's weird. But anyway, yeah, the birds were like all over the place. And you said you noticed them, Ralph?
Yeah.
It's winter. What the hell are they doing? And I'm not a birds expert. I'm not a birds expert. I don't know much about birds, guys, but I do know that usually I thought that they went down south. I was wondering what the hell their deal is. This microphone is driving me crazy, dude. I need to get, you know what I need to do, Ralph? I need to get more of these things right here, unless I had it upside down. That'd be hilarious if I had it upside down. All right, let's see. What do I got? Please hold. Migrate from Alaska? No. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. You tell me. Do they? I don't know. Allison said that she has noticed the birds too, and Allison's up much more north than Baltimore. So there's got to be some type of business with the birds going on. I was wondering what the hell was with the birds. And the main reason why I had to look up about that, if I know that you guys don't see it, you guys don't see the subject in the description for Instagram, but for Facebook and YouTube, everybody knows what's going on. What's up, Craig? How are you, buddy? It's good to see you. I'm glad that we have all of our normal regulars up in the chat, hanging out with us, getting us rolling for this Monday evening. I hope everybody's having a good week. I started my week out right. I got up and I got to work, and I worked for most of the day. I did a lot of running around, and Allison said, "Man-cat must love them, LOL. My male does." Yeah, Man-cat absolutely loves the birds, and that's where I'm going with this story, by the way. So I'm sure that's not much of a spoiler alert, because I know that everybody understands how and what Boycat's job is, and Boycat's job is to take care of everybody in the house, and he has to make sure whenever you have the responsibility of a man-cat not only has to make sure that he is there to cuddle with people and to make sure that you can pet his little head, he has to make sure that everyone is ready to go, everyone's happy, and no one has any birds that they have to deal with. Because I get tired of dealing with the birds, and you know what? I think that I've changed my tune on Man-cat. I used to get annoyed with Man-cat because he would go outside and he would go hunting all the time, and he would bring in all of these little rodents, these ground rodents, though. Every time he'd bring a ground rodent in, he would kill it and then bring it inside, or he would bring it inside half alive. Sometimes he'd bring them in fully alive. He'll catch a full-grown bunny and bring it inside and let it go. And you just come inside and you're like, all of a sudden, a bunny's living with you. That's always fun. But that's not what he does with birds. Man-cat doesn't torture birds. Man-cat doesn't just get a bird and knock it down and hurt it a little bit. Man-cat kills birds. Man-cat not only kills birds, but he eats them. I'm assuming he needs the protein and everything else that he gets from it. Which is, I don't even think he's worried about the protein. I think he's more worried about that feeling that he gets, or that rush that he gets whenever he's actually hunting something and then he catches it. I think that rush is what he's addicted to, and he don't know it. I've tried to have an intervention with him where I'd be like, "Man-cat, I'm going to put this bell on you, and this bell is going to distract you. It's not going to distract you. It's going to scare all of the other animals in the area, and they're going to hear this little ding, 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 and they're going to know that death is coming. They're not going to know it all at once, but once one gets picked off, and then the other one gets picked off, and then maybe 3 or 4 more of them get picked off, and they hear that little bell, maybe they'll be conditioned to understand that whenever this bell goes off, whenever I hear this bell, I need to get away." The problem with the bell is Man-cat doesn't like the bell. So Man-cat, being the aficionado of leashes, or what is it that you put around the neck, Ralph? It's not a leash. A leash is what you hold. What's the thing that goes around the neck? A collar. So Ralph had a collar, I had a collar for him, and I put it on him with a bell because I didn't want him attacking all these little animals and going crazy and all this other good shit. So I figured, you know what, Man-cat, here's a bell. Hopefully you're not going to be able to kill everything and all that good stuff. Moral of the story is, this damn cat, first of all, he kicked it off because I didn't put it on too heavy. So he kicked it, or too tight. So he kicked it off. And I got frustrated, and I was like, "Okay, all right, Man-cat, you don't want to do that? How about this then, little dumbass cat?" Little dumbass cat. He don't like when I talk to him like that, but, you know, sometimes you got to talk to him. You got to talk to him however you talk to him. You know what I mean, Ralph? He appreciates it. I actually deleted a video that I was going to do with the dogs earlier, but I didn't because I said a cuss word to him. And I didn't want people writing me saying, "Oh, you shouldn't talk to your dogs like that." I was like, "Bitch, they don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. They don't understand English. What are you talking about? Just because I called him a stupid dumb shit doesn't mean he knows what I'm talking about. It just means that I think he's a dumb shit at the time. Normally the dogs are doing good, but I get annoyed by him sometimes, you know? The cats are cats, dogs are dogs. Sometimes the dogs are annoying, sometimes the cat's annoying. We have to live with it. It's just like living in this country. Sometimes you get annoyed by people doing riots. And then you realize that it's not the left or the right. It's all of them. They're all doing riots. So it's like, what the hell do you do? What the hell do you do, Ralph? You know what you do? You get away. You just get away from all that crap, and you don't want to participate. You just get away from it, and you live your own life and try to be happy. But we keep trying to get Mancat to stop killing so much. And you know what I realized? I actually that I can't stop him. I can't put a bell on him because whenever he would kick it off, so whenever I slowly tightened it up, and whenever I finally tightened it up just to the point to where he can't get it off of his head, he would scratch it and claw it and kick it so much to where I guess he cut the actual leash. Not leash, what is it? Collar. He keeps cutting the collar himself and then kicks it off. This episode did not need to be a Mancat episode, but it's going to be a little bit because I'm just telling you, these birds are fucking assholes and I'm tired of them. I'm sick and tired of them. It's wintertime. We're supposed to not have any bird time anymore, but we got a little bit of bird time. So it's just frustrating. I get a little annoyed whenever I go outside and I expect peace and quiet and I hear beep, beep, meh, 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 meh. Does that sound like a bird? It's not a bird, right? Fuck. Tweet, tweet. That don't sound like a bird either. How do you make a bird sound? Does that sound like a bird? Or how about this? What if a bird came up to you and started doing this? Can you tell what song that is? You couldn't tell what that was? No. It was Happy Birthday. Damn. I was hoping somebody would get it, and now I'm going to see. Did anybody get it? Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nobody got it. Damn, it's my... Damn, I thought that I had something here. I really thought that I had something here. We'll jump back onto the comments real quick, make sure that we're going on. Allison said happy birthday. I was talking about my birthday a while ago. It's not my birthday, but thank you, Allison. I appreciate it. Hello, Heather. How are you? And what's up, Michigan girl? Now heading back on over to the YouTube and Facebook comments. Craig said, one time a bird pooped on my hat when I was walking. What? That sounds disrespectful. And that sounds very familiar to a story that I'm about to share, Craig. So you're going to be into this. Craig said, I am surprised Mancat doesn't go after squirrels like my dogs do. He definitely goes after squirrels, but he doesn't catch them. I haven't seen him catch a squirrel yet. And then Laura said, poor Awkward, don't yell at my baby. LOL. I try not to yell too much at the dogs, but sometimes they deserve to be yelled at. It's more so the beagle that gets yelled at than anything, though. But to be fair, that damn beagle doesn't hear shit. He doesn't hear anything. He don't care. So even if you are yelling at him and he's free, he'll just keep going. He don't give a shit. It's just part of the game. So anyway, I had work, and I worked all day, and I had a good day at work, and it was always good, and it was always very good, and it was always great. Come around lunchtime, I'm like, you know what, man? I am feeling like I'm going to get me a burger today. I think I was craving a burger. So I went, I think I was craving a burger today, Ralph. I was definitely craving a burger today. But I decided not to get a burger because I wanted to get... You don't mess up my lighting, dude. Do you know how long it takes for me to get this lighting set up? Do you know how long it took for me to get the lighting set up for Jimmy? First of all, that took us like 4 or 5 months. Probably less than that, but, you know, it felt like longer. And now I finally got my lighting settled, and now you're going to come in here and try to ruin it for me. Thanks a lot, Ralph. Thanks a lot. I thought you were my brother, and I thought that you supported me, but now I see you're just like everyone else. because everyone else treats me like this, and I didn't expect it from you. I thought better from you, Ralph. I thought you'd treat me better. You're just like the bird that I met today. I didn't even meet it. It's a bird that reminded me that sometimes shit happens. Literally. So I was walking in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give me a burger, but I didn't actually crave a burger. I was thinking I wanted to get a burger because I didn't know what the hell I wanted to get. And then I was like, okay, you know what? Instead of an actual just a regular ass burger, I'm gonna go to Mother's and I'm going to get a bison burger. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are bison burgers, and they still sell them. And they sell them at Mother's restaurant and somewhere in Baltimore. There's a few of them in Baltimore. I don't think that there's any Mother's anywhere else. I think it's a local thing. But go to a restaurant where you can get a bison burger, and yeah, I love the bison burger. It's a little more gamey. It's a little more like, it tastes like it's more grass-fed than the regular steaks and burgers that you normally eat. And it's delish. It's delish, especially if you get a sunny side up egg and you can have that yolk on there and then you have some bacon on top of it. Oh my God, I'm getting myself hungry right now and I shouldn't be doing this, but I am, guys. I am starving to death. Not really that bad, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Laura said, it was awesome when the beagle saw the fox. It was a cool video. Yeah, that beagle, that was crazy. That he caught the scent of the fox and then he just started rolling. He started rolling with it and he was not messing around. He was not playing around with that stuff. So yeah, the the beagle's awesome. He likes to chase that. I guess he's a beagle and foxhound though, because he goes crazy after that fox, and he's a lot taller than a normal beagle. But anyway, I went to Mother's. I had this badass bomb-ass bison burger with some sweet potato fries. I don't eat the bread on it. I get the bun taken off, and then I just get the meat and then some sweet potato fries. And normally I'll get like a Caesar salad with that. I'll get that's my healthy meal, even though it's not the most healthiest as the meal by itself as it is anyway. But I still like it, and I tell myself that it's healthy. It's healthy-ish. It's delish. So what can you do? Anyway, I had my burger, and I was walking outside. And as I was walking outside, I was looking around. I was like, man, this is a beautiful day. It's in the 30s, so it's a little cold, but it's a beautiful day. I can't discount how I feel and what we're looking at right now. It's beautiful. It's a nice day. It's a great day. It would be horrible if somebody shit on your parade. If somebody shit on your day. It'd be bad, right? It'd be bad if somebody shit on your day and you're having a really good day, a good productive day, a great day, a wonderful day. And then it turns out that this goddamn bird, as I'm leaving Mother's, decided to take a shit right where my head was. I can't even keep a straight face because I didn't even know what the hell happened. I was trying to, I was walking outside, looking around, seeing everything, like, okay, cool, it's a normal day, it's no big deal, it's nothing crazy's going on or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I just had me some food. Now I'm getting ready to go back to the shred shed and lift a little bit of weights. As you guys saw earlier, we had back day today, so we had to do that. But as I was walking back, I realized that something touched my head, and there was nobody around. I was like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Why do I feel something on my head, but there's nothing there? I put my hand down, and there's some type of wet white stuff. There's some wet white stuff in my hair, and I look up, and there's a goddamn bird flying right past my head. So it hit me, boom, and I saw the bird that way, luckily, because it was going that way, and I was like, you just literally took a shit on my head. Literally just took a shit on my head. I don't know how many people have been shit on by birds, but damn, come on, man. Come on. It's ridiculous. The one thing that I realized was I can clean my hair very, very fast because I still had another spot that I had to be at. So I had some napkins in the car, and I was like, God, just do fucking bird shit in my hair. And I'm like sitting here doing this, and I'm trying to like string it out. And you see like these little white pieces. There's probably still some more in there. You probably see some. Don't tell me though. Don't tell me you see it if you actually see it. But it was all up here, and I had to do this, and I had to get like a napkin, and I was taking the damn napkin, and I was taking the damn napkin, and I was doing this, and trying to like wipe it out as much as I could, and it was just horrible. It was the worst. It was it just made me think of like what's the utility of birds? Like what's so great about birds? What's so wonderful about birds? Oh, wow, yeah, you're a bird. You can fucking fly. Wonderful. But you're shit pets. You're shit animals. You literally just shit on people. And then whenever you're a pet, you can't even talk. Like some of the birds can talk. Like they have birds that can talk. But they're not actually talking to you. They're just repeating what you said. They're dumb. They're dumb pieces of shit. They're stupid piece of shit animals. They should be wiped off the face of the earth, and they should be done for. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I used to feel bad for birds. Now, I'm thinking about all those times that I'm thinking about every single one of those times that Mancat brought home a bird, and you know what he does with the birds. He eats the fucking things. He eats them completely, 100%. He eats the birds. One time, the first time I ever realized this, I was sitting down and I was saying like, okay, Mancat, he has this bird and he's walking. It's just like that video that's on my YouTube page. If you guys haven't seen my YouTube page, there's a video of Mancat literally carrying a bird across the yard and then it escapes. Well, that one day, I felt happy for the bird. I was like, you know what? That poor bird, it was just flying around being a little stupid fucking bird. Doing what dumbass birds do. Who gives a shit? Oh, well, I'm still a dinosaur, but I'm really small now. Shitty ass birds, you're not even like dinosaurs anymore. You used to be badass pterodactyls. Now you're a little tiny ass little fucking blue jay. Yeah, whatever. I'll throw a rock at you and kill your dumb ass and put you in a mailbox for the neighbors. And now we're going to go back to a little bit of my... That reminds me. I completely forgot that we did that. I'm going to go back a little bit. Now I have a little bit of a juvenile story that I have to tell with you guys, with me and birds. But I really, really, really was pissed off about that bird earlier. But then I got comfort in the fact that Mancat kills those sons of bitches. He makes sure that those birds are completely gone. If anything, there's a couple of feathers and then they're gone. But you know what? For something that wants to shit on my head, take it, Blim. Take it, Mancat. Take it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Take it, Mancat. This is the real world. Bird, if you want to get away from a cat, fly. Just fly. That's all you got to do. Stupid ass birds. I'm tired of birds. I hate them. All right, I'm going to jump back on the chats real quick, and then we're going to keep it rolling. Because these damn birds got me pissed off. Anyway. Low Nexery. That seems like a spam. And it looks like it's in German. Very nice. Lori said, oh no! Yep, it's supposed to be good luck. What? Getting shit on by a bird supposed to be good luck? What? What? Is getting shit on by a bird actually good luck? That doesn't even make sense to me. How is getting literal shit on your head good luck? You know? How is that good luck? Shy said, hello everyone, I'm here again. And what are we talking about? We're talking about birds, Shy. Hello, Ron, how are you? I saw that video. That was Mancat's best reaction. You were more surprised and miss it. And he was like, I'll get that bird someday. That's exactly what Mancat was like. He had this bird and it flew away. He had it in his mouth, but then it flew out of his mouth and it was gone. Mancat takes care of birds. Mancat loves birds. Mancat's favorite food is birds. And you know what? Actually, Ralph, you know what? Thank you for eating all that chicken. Fuck those fucking birds. Thank you for eating that chicken. All that chicken that you eat, because I know, we live in the same apartment, and I look in there and I see baked chicken, I see fried chicken, I see chicken meat, I see ground chicken, I see all kinds of chicken. You know what? And sometimes I see that you eat turkey. And you know what I think whenever you eat turkey? Ralph, you know what I think whenever you eat turkey and when you eat chicken? Good riddance. Good riddance. We can't get rid of them fast enough. Piece of shit birds. Could you imagine if a turkey shit on your head, though? That would probably knock you out. Imagine getting shit on by a turkey. Because I imagine turkeys probably have much bigger shits than smaller birds. And that probably you'd probably feel it, boom, and be fall down. And then you wake up and all you have is just nothing but bird shit on your head. That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. I thought it was bad enough with a small bird trying to shit in my hair and I was trying to clean it out. That was a mess. And I still got this stupid finger that doesn't want to heal. It's going to take another 3 weeks to heal, but I'm going to be frustrated for the next few weeks. So these streams will be fun to look back on whenever I'm healing my finger right now, and I can't wrestle for another 4 weeks. This is like the first. This is the first injury I've ever had that stopped me from wrestling.
It stopped you?
Stopped me from wrestling. Yeah, I can't wrestle right now because I have this. Anyway, back to what we were saying. Where were we? Shy said, what's up, Shy? Shy said, ha ha ha, I just read the heading. A bird pooped on you, Ron. I can't stop laughing. You should have taken a pic. What, taken a pic of bird shit on my head? I don't want to take a picture of bird shit on my head. I'm not going to do that. Wow, this is the bird shit on me, so I'm going to cuss up a storm more than ever, LOL. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. Shy said, no, imagine an elephant shit on your head, Ron. All that beautiful hair will be gone. That's a good point, too. Over there on Instagram, selfie superstar. What's up, brother? What's up, Steve? How are you, man? He said, take off your shirt. And that's tempting. I might take off my shirt, or we might tease it for another couple of weeks. That'll be a storyline, too. We'll build that storyline for me to take my shirt off on this live stream. How about that? That sounds like it'll be fun. But anyway, this bird shit on my head, and then I just started thinking about, like, what's the utility of birds? Like, how good are birds? Like a bird, if you need a bird as a pet, you'll get a bird and you'll put it in a cage, and all it's going to do is sit there and be like, beep, meow, meow, beep. And that's closer to like a cat's meow than a damn bird chirping. I can't even do a bird chirp. But all they do is sit there and chirp. And yeah, sure, okay, yeah, some birds can talk. But all they're doing is repeating what you told them to say. They're not actually having a conversation with you. How many videos have you seen of a bird sitting there having a real conversation with somebody? It's just like watching gorillas or chimps try to do sign language, and all they're doing is just repeating the sign language that gives them a treat. They're being conditioned to do the treat. They don't actually understand the language. Maybe they do, though. I'd love to see one that did. But I don't think they do, though. It's bullshit. Because there'd be so much more videos of it than now. There'd be so many more videos of it than now. You don't get that now. All you get is birds shitting on your head. And you know how stupid birds are? Birds are so stupid. You got one in a cage. All you got to do is put a cover on it, and it thinks it's nighttime. How dumb are those fucking things? They're that dumb. Oh, what's wrong, birdie? You know, okay, I'm going to put a cover on you and go to sleep. Now it's nighttime. Shut up. If they're chirping too much, all you gotta do is put a cover over it, and they're like, oh, wow, it got nighttime very fast. And they go to sleep. Birds are dumb. They're shit. Birds are shit. Just remember that, guys. If there's anything that you get from my podcasts, from my streams, it's the fact. It's the fact that birds are shit. They're pure shit, and I'm here to preach the evangel of birds are pure shit. All they do is shit on you and ruin your life. Eat more chicken, eat more ducks, eat more turkey, eat more Blue Jays, eat more Orioles. Yeah, I'm in Baltimore, and I said eat more Orioles. Because people are already eating Orioles. It's not like they're not eating Orioles. They're definitely eating Orioles. That's a Baltimore cuisine here. You know what crab cakes are? It's actually Oreos. That's a trick that Baltimore's playing on everybody. You think they're feeding you crab cake. They're actually feeding you Oreo cake. Spoiler alert. I hope you learn how to deal with that when you're in Baltimore next time. Ooh, I want one of these amazing crab cakes. Yeah, well, guess what? It's an Oreo cake. It's a bird. You're eating a bird. And guess what? Eat it all because fuck that bird. I love it. This is fun. I like talking shit about birds. And I had like 3 other things we're going to talk about, but we're going to talk about the birds tonight, and then we're going to talk about the other stuff tomorrow. Because we have to keep these subjects going. Shy said, have you seen that video where the parrot says, help me, and the neighbors call the cop thinking it was someone asking for help. When the cops came, it was a parrot. The parrot's name was Rambo. Ralph's seen it. I have not seen that video, but it makes sense that a dumb shit bird is going to be sitting there going, please help me, please help me, please help me. Because he probably gets fed for saying it. They can remember how to vocalize things through their little parrot throats, and they'll say words and they'll say things, maybe small sentences, but they don't know exactly what they're saying. They don't know what they're doing. So it gets frustrating because it's like, man, screw that bird. Now, every time that I see birds in people's houses, I'm going to look at them differently. You know how like sometimes people see cats, and I know I have man cat, but I know when people see people see cats, they're like, ooh, that's nasty. Cats have kitty litter. Even though man cat doesn't have kitty litter, he's a man. He uses the bathroom outside like you're supposed to. That's what I think, though. Every time I think like these birds are nasty. They're disgusting. They're the shits. They don't love you. They're just there. They're basically dinosaurs. They're mini dinosaurs. They used to be like the top dogs at one point or the top birds at one point, but they ain't no more because they're stupid and all they do is know how to fly. They can fly, but maybe actually crows. I think it was crows or ravens that are actually very, very smart and they can like recognize people's faces. I'm not talking to ravens. Ravens, they just need to chill out because they're a lot bigger than crows, but they're like apparently very smart too. And ravens can like recognize faces. So if you're like an asshole to a raven, they'll remember you. And sometimes they'll dive bomb. They'll dive bomb on you. Because ravens are badasses. But I don't want to give a compliment to a bird kind right now because I'm pissed off and I'm frustrated with the fact that birds are stupid. I'm tired of them. I'm sick of them. I don't want to hear them anymore, especially during the winter. If it's the winter, I don't want to hear a bird chirping. I want to see your dumb ass going south. I want to see you flying south. Maybe it's just ducks that go south. What type of birds go south? See, now I'm going to have to look up all this information on birds, Ralph. I don't know. Shai Malai said, knock, knock, Ron. Who's there? Nas. Ron, Nas who? National Audubon Society. I don't know what that is. Audubon? Is that like a bird society? Are people trying to do that? And then over here, what's up, guys? Adeline, Michigan Girl, Punjabi Giant. How are you guys? I hope you guys are having a great night. We're just talking about a little bit of birds. I have a couple other things I wanted to talk about, but I don't think we're going to have enough time because I already went with the birds, and I want to make sure that I have enough time for everything else. So we're going to stick with the birds for now, but we definitely got a lot of stuff that we're going to be going on. And Shai said they protect birds. Oh, really? I would like for them to have a conversation with Mancat. Go talk to Mancat and tell us how many birds they've protected from him. Oh, yeah. You know, cats are responsible for over 1 billion deaths per year. They kill over 1 billion lives per year. And majority of that is probably birds. Actually, it's probably like mice and stuff that's easier to catch. But I would say like 30 to 40% of that is birds. And that's a high estimate. That's a high estimate, but you never actually know. Come on, guys. Come on. Have you guys ever wanted to like be a bird and fly though? I always thought that I wanted to fly, be able to fly. But I thought that, like those early Wright Brothers drawings that they had where they put like the big giant wings on people and they like had them jump down and like had them jump off of cliffs and stuff and try to like catch it. And they never actually figured it out until later. And they put a big ass giant motor in it that would pull it and would actually make it catch the air. It just seems like I think that there's a conspiracy. I want to if COVID is a real thing, cats can get COVID, dogs can get COVID. Why can't birds get COVID, right? Why can't birds get COVID? That's the main thing that I'm wondering because I'm sick and tired of all these damn animals. I don't want to deal with them anymore. I'm done with them. I'm done with the birds. I'm done with the mice. I'm done with the bunnies. I'm done with Mancat trying to tell me what the hell I need to do with my life. All I want is to live my life and not worry about these stupid ass birds. These damn birds are running around everywhere. What if like the birds, how like Ralph, how I was talking about earlier, how you can just put a cover on a bird and they'll go to sleep because they think it's nighttime. What if you could just do that to people? What if you could just like put a cover on somebody or put like a tent over them and then they go to sleep? And you'd be like, oh man, I'm sorry, Granny, but boom, cover, go to sleep. Boom, she's sleep as shit. You could just do that to people. That would be the way. It's like an off button. It's like, oh yeah, I know I have this report on, but boom, you have a tent on you now. Now you think it's nighttime. Guess what? I ain't got to worry about shit. Boom. Oh, that's an interesting. Oh, Laura looked up here. I'm gonna look that up real quick. She sent a link saying why birds don't migrate, and now we're gonna check out and see why birds don't migrate. That's an interesting. That's interesting. I don't know why birds don't migrate. Let's see why birds don't migrate. I thought that most birds did migrate. Do all birds migrate? No, they do not. The benefits of not migrating: they save energy, they defend their territory, they're nurturing their young. That's a very good reason why. Yeah. There's a bunch of different types of birds that don't migrate: black vultures, woodpeckers, great horned owls, wild turkeys, black-capped chickadees, blue jays, stupid-ass blue jays, northern cardinals, verdins. A bunch of different birds do not migrate. I didn't know that. See, that's interesting. They can't change their food preferences and all that other good stuff. That's interesting. I didn't know that birds couldn't do all that. I was wondering why they didn't migrate out of here, but I guess those are the smart ones staying and waiting. All right, guys. Now, this is an old school link right here, but hashtag IHTP. Hashtag IHTP. You know what that means. All right, I'm back. I hope that wasn't too long for everybody. But yes, we are back. And I was thinking about, hashtag IHTP. You got that right over there on the Instagram. Let's see. Nobody's got it over here on YouTube and Facebook and all that other stuff. Laura said, "Oh my, Ron is on a roll tonight. A beautiful bird poo-pooed on his beautiful locks." A beautiful bird did poo-poo on my beautiful locks. And why do you keep laughing at me? You're not sorry. You say you're sorry because you feel like that's what you're supposed to say, but you're. Did I get in your head with that? Was I right? Yes, I nailed it. Laura said, they said it's very likely that COVID started with a bat. They say that, but I think that it started with a laboratory in China. How about that? That's what I think COVID started with. I don't think it started with a bat. I think it started with a laboratory in China. But hey, you can believe whatever you want to, guys. You do what you want to. This is your life. Live it by your rules. So when we're talking about birds, and I used to have this story that I never wanted to share with anybody because I always felt bad about it. Now, after what transpired today between me and the birds, and I have an ongoing feud with birds. So I have a feud with birds and trees. Trees, you guys who follow my Instagram and Facebook, y'all guys know how the trees are always trying to destroy my beautiful locks and they're always trying to hit me in the face. They're always trying to ruin me. I realized that I had more enemies tonight, and my enemies are birds and trees. Trees always hit my head, and I just get frustrated with it. So when I was younger, I think that I was about 9 or 10 years old. I used to have a friend named Braden Hallerson. I don't remember his last name exactly, but it doesn't really matter. You can't look him up. Braden Hallerson. Braden Hallerson. I can't remember his name. Either way, I used to have a friend when I was younger, and we would go and we would hang out, and we would throw rocks at like different targets, and we would go to like the stop sign, and then we'd go back 10 feet and try to hit the S or inside the O of the stop. We'd hit the S and the O, and we'd always try to practice our throwing abilities because we were worried about baseball, but when it came like evolutionarily wise, when humans first, very, very, very first started figuring out hunting, it was throwing projectiles from their hands, hitting something from afar. And then that was the motivation to get something better, which was a bow and arrow. And then there was an invention of fireworks, and the fireworks were created. And then they figured out how to put some of the powder that they got from the fireworks and put it into a projectile shooting thing, and they created guns and all this other good stuff. So it's all very interesting the way that all of this stuff worked. But we were acting like little cavemen, taking rocks and just running around, hitting as many little things as we can. Heather said, "I am sorry that happened to you." Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Heather. At least somebody sympathizes with my pain. Unlike you, Ralph, laughing at me. I'm trying to explain to everybody how hurt I am and how sad I am about these damn birds. It does sound ridiculous. It's like, do birds bother you that much? maybe don't look up. Maybe don't look up. Maybe, focus on some things that can make your life a little bit better. Because being worried about birds, you're probably not going to escape them. You're going to have to be dealing with the birds for a long time. So that's just part of the game. But me and a friend, we were running around hitting these different projectile, like we were projectiling rocks towards different targets. Stop sign would be one of them. We want to hit that O, and then sometimes we'd see like a piece of trash or a garbage can, or I'm trying to think of like the good targets that we would have. And it would always be something that we wouldn't waste. And there was like a farm that lived in our area, and we lived in an area, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad of an area. It was in Florida, and you could do most. You could be most of that. But Shy said, "Oh, sorry, that's a cute bird. Did poo-poo on you?" It's a cute bird that poo-pooed on you. The birds don't poo-poo on me. Come on, that hurt my feelings. Laura said, "Heather must be new. The rest of us could care less about your head." Wow! My feelings are hurt double time now. Laura, I thought you cared. I really thought you cared. But anyway, my friend and I, Braden Holland, whatever the hell, however you say his stupid name, we were running around looking for targets. And we were really practicing because we were baseball players, and we thought that throwing stuff would be really good, especially for your arms. Just throw it all the damn time. And I remember my parents had an argument with the neighbors. And I remember, this is going to be a surprise to you. I've never told you this story, Ralph, so this is a brand new story for you. My parents were having a little bit of a feud with the neighbors. And when I say feud, I mean it was like knock down, drag out, cussing each other out minus the physicality. So they got close, but they just cussed each other out and then went about their simple ways. So I remember being a young kid seeing that and thinking like, okay, yeah, we know not to like those neighbors. We're not supposed to like those neighbors. Cool. So I remember that in my head, that our parents didn't like the neighbors. Braden and I were walking outside, and there were some power lines, and there were some birds lined up on the power lines. And he and I were talking, and we were like, you know what? I said to him, because I'm such a bad influence, I'm usually the one that dares people to do stuff because I get these bad, mean ideas in my head, and I'm like, hey, you know what? It'd be great if you did it. Because you can take the chance, and it'll be entertaining if you do it. But if you get in trouble, then you're in trouble. I'm not in trouble, so I'd rather you do it. So I'm going to convince you to do it. So, hey, Braden, here's a good idea. Why don't you take one of these rocks that we have here and hit one of those birds? And he was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And I was like, I don't think you can. I don't think you can hit that bird. I don't think you can hit any of those birds. And there were some big fat birds on that power line. And I remember thinking that he didn't have a chance. There was no way that he was going to be able to do that. There's no way. Turns out, he walked up under that power line. He was looking straight up. He takes one of those rocks that we had, and they were like good hand-sized rocks. They were like about a quarter the size, a quarter to the half size of a baseball. So they were big, thick rocks. He walks up to that power line, and he just threw it up as hard as he could. And I was thinking, he's going to take like 3 or 4 tries at least. It's going to take him like 3 or 4 tries at least, and then he's going to scare the birds away, obviously. No shit, right? He's going to scare the birds away. So he threw it. Whoa, boom! Knocked the shit out of that bird. We were both like, no way. No way. No way. So he hit the bird. It was like a big thing of feathers. The feathers went everywhere, and the bird went down. So it was feathers down. And we were like, what the fuck did you just do? And I was like, dude, you're an asshole. You see a common theme here, right? I told him it would be a good idea. You whatever. You can't hit the birds. You just cannot hit the birds. There's no way you can hit the birds. That motherfucker and I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really sorry. I'm sorry. I'm using the F word. But god damn, man, he nailed that bird. He just went, and it was like straight up. It wasn't like that way. It was a good angle, and you could just throw it forward and nail it. It was straight up, and he had to hit it at like some kind of a weird angle. But for a fact, he hasn't gotten that much practice from it. There's no way he's practicing doing that shit. How do you practice hitting birds? Maybe that little O in that stop sign was the spot where he was nailing it, and then he could hit it, and then he got really good at it. But I digress, guys. I digress. He hit the bird. He nailed it. He kicked that bird's ass. But whenever it happened, feathers everywhere. Bird to the ground. I walk up to the bird. I look over at Braden. I look down to the bird. I look at Braden. Dude, what the hell is your problem? Why are you being an asshole? How did you just killed a bird? You literally just killed a bird. What the hell is your problem? Why did you just kill a bird? That's bullshit. Like I can't believe that you actually did that. Why would you do that? I was guilt tripping the shit out of him. But I wasn't doing it on purpose because I actually was feeling bad. I was guilty. I felt really bad about the bird. I was like, man, I can't believe. Now, had the bird shit on my head 3 or 4 minutes before that, man, I don't give a fuck. Hit that bird. Kill it. I don't care. Who cares? Bet you can't. Bet you can't hit it. And he hit it. And he was like, man, shut up, man. I don't want to get in trouble, man. Shut up, man. I started all kinds of shit that day, man. I started all kinds of shit that day. I love starting shit. I love starting shit. That's why I'm a pro wrestler. I love starting shit. It's not even that I like wrestling. I just like being a shit starter, shit talker, shit all of the above. Except for bird shit on my head. That, no go. Not applicable. NA. Please, do not hit me with the bird shit on my head anymore. I already had it today. So he took that damn rock, he threw it up, hit the bird. The goddamn bird fell to the ground, boom. It wasn't like, like you get this visual of like this bird, boom, it hits the ground and maybe it's flopping around. Nope, not this one. And it was loud. It sounded like like when you're listening to like maybe like a MLB, like a baseball player, and they hit it and it's like a home run and it's like crack. That's the sound. That sound was exactly what we heard. We heard he just threw it up and went pow! A big old explosion. It looked like a nuclear bomb going off of feathers being blown everywhere, and then the bird fell down. And now one of the weirdest things is this bird fell down and it didn't lose all its feathers. It looked like it still had all its feathers, even though there was a big ass thing of feathers up there that I thought that I saw. I mean, it was a big ass explosion. I haven't seen it in a long time, so you never actually know. It's hard to really register exactly how it is in your memory, but I definitely remember there being an explosion of feathers. He felt like the bird fell down, he or she, whatever it was. It fell down, and then I just looked at it, and I looked over at him, and I looked at him, and I looked over at Braden, and I was like, Braden, dude, that's fucked up. I didn't really think you were going to hit it. I really didn't think he was going to hit it. It's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, okay, sure. You're going to do that. Got it. I'll pay attention. I'll be over here. And then not even 30 seconds, not even a minute, 30 seconds later, boom, you're proved wrong very quickly. Very quickly. Some goner in the chat said, did you just assume the bird's gender? I am so sorry. It was a circle and a square, bird. I'm sorry. I did not assume. I said it was a he, but I really don't know what the fuck the difference between a he and a she is other than a penis and a vagina. I'm super basic with that type of stuff. So if you start going into I'm a Z or a zer or whatever, I'm canceled. I'm sorry. I'm canceled. And some goner said canceled. Yeah, I'm nailed. You got me. You got me already. That was quick as shit, too. You know what the sad thing is? You get canceled for misgendering the bird, but you don't get canceled for killing the bird. Hey, I just killed a bird. Oh, really? That's cool, man. I'm glad that you killed the bird. Yeah, I think that he really had it coming. Wait a minute. Did you just say he? That bird looks like a she. I'm pretty sure that bird that you just killed is a she, and I'm going to cancel you because I cannot believe the fact that you actually just misgendered this dead bird. This bird that you just killed, you misgendered it, and that's a bigger sin than anything I can think of right now. Much bigger. The bird is the word. You got that right. The bird is the word. That reminds me of T-Bird. Is that you, T-Bird? That'd be cool if it was you, T-Bird. Anyway, this one's black tea, and then this one is water. Nothing exciting right now. It's Monday. We gotta keep it pretty chill right now, and it doesn't last very long. But I'm glad that I drank all that. I'm glad that I drank it all because I would have had a mess here. But since I had it all drank already, we're good to go. We're perfectly fine. I didn't even ruin the stream. And I'm very, very capable of ruining the stream. So you guys just give me 1 second and I'll finish this story. But it's coming up. It's coming up. All right, here we go. Oh, man, there's ice hiding everywhere, too? Damn. That's my last thing of tea, though, guys. I promise. This is my last one. I'm not going to have any more after this. Okay, maybe one more. All right. I think we're good. Cool. Anyway. Sorry, guys. I made a mess. Over there on Instagram. Y'all are laughing at me. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate that. I can't deal with you tonight. I can't deal with me tonight. I can't deal with me every night, let alone tonight. Let me clean this up real quick. All right. So Braden knocked the shit out of this bird. I mean, he killed it. He killed the shit out of this bird. We both misgendered the bird. That was our biggest sin, was the fact that we misgendered it. It's not that we killed it. We misgendered it. It was a girl. We called it a boy. Fucked that one up. Sorry, guys. But after that, after I guilt tripped him and I was like, man, Braden, I don't know what the hell you're going to do. I don't know. Do we need to tell our parents? Do we need to have a conversation about this? I mean, it's really weird that you're going to be killing animals. I can't believe that you're killing animals, even though I told him to do it 2 minutes before that. I said that I dared him. I said that he couldn't do it. And that bitch turned around and did it right. And you would think that him throwing it up and then hitting the bird and the bird falling down, you would think that he'd be happy as shit with with what he did. He wasn't happy at all. He was sad as shit. Which made me guilt tripping him even worse. Because I was like, I was like a master manipulator at that point. I was like, here, I'm going to get you to do something that you don't want to do, and then I'm going to guilt trip you about doing what you did. Now, that wasn't in my head, and that wasn't my plan, but it was so entertaining to me that was what I did to make it more funny. That's how my mind works. It was like, oh man, he just killed this bird. Man. Oh, I need to act like that's fucked up. I need to act like we shouldn't have did that. That's bad. Oh man, Braden, I can't believe you killed that bird. I can't believe you killed the bird. Man, that's so bad that you killed the bird. And Allison said, I just went to Chick-fil-A. Yes, Allison! You're damn right. You go over there and you kill every single one of those chickens. Every single one of them. Chickens, ducks, who gives a fuck? I'm like Shakespeare or something. What am I like? Shakespeare over here. I'm just sitting in my chair rhyming to you guys now. What am I going to do? I'm going to rhyme. There's no telling what's coming next. Anyway, I'm guilt tripping him. He's like, what are we going to do, man? What are we going to do? And I'm like, I don't know what we're going to do, but I know what I'm going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I don't know what you're going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home and sleep like a baby because I didn't throw the rock and I didn't kill the bird. So I don't feel guilty about this at all. And he was like, no, man, that's messed up. What are we going to do with the bird? What are we going to do with the bird? At this is where we fucked up. This is where my plans for world domination don't ever come into fruition because I don't think too far ahead of the things. I just think that it'll be funny at the time. I can't believe that I did this though because it's so obvious what it would mean now. And I know that you guys don't know exactly where I'm going with this, but I decided that it would be a great idea since our parents were having a feud with the neighbors if we put a dead bird in the neighbor's mailbox. Yeah, the plot thickens, right? The plot thickens. Oh, no. Oh, and you can imagine this created so many headaches. But I told Braden, I was like, Braden, the only thing that we can do is put it in the neighbor's mailbox. I framed it like that was the only option that we could do. Not like we could take it and throw it in the trash, or we could, I don't know, maybe bury it, or maybe just leave it where it was, and it wouldn't have created any type of drama. We wouldn't have had any type of issues. But the problem is, I thought that it was going to be funny. I thought that it would be a good idea. I thought that the neighbors would see it and be like, oh, why did they put a dead bird in it? Let's get it out of here. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I just thought that was the next step. And Braden looked at me and he was like, are you sure about that? It seems like a weird spot to put it because I would just bury it. And I was like, no, it's got to go. Let's just put it in the neighbor's mailbox. It'll be funny. So we put it in the neighbor's mailbox. Literally, and I'm not even saying literally just to spice up the story. Literally, right after we put it in the mailbox, they came and checked their mail. And now as I was watching them check their mail, I was thinking in my head, I was like, okay, they're going to see the bird and they're going to freak out and they're going to do something crazy. And this is going to be, if anything, amazing that we get to see them freaking out. And I was so excited to be able to see that, to be able to experience that, and to see like, okay, well, at least now that we're here, I can see the neighbors. I can see the neighbors check the mail and freak out whenever they get into the mailbox. So I put with the bird. I say we, but I put the bird in the mailbox because he was scared. I put the bird in the mailbox. We walk away. As we walk away, we see the neighbors pulling up. And this is midday. This is during the summer. This is like around 2 or 3 p.m. after the mail is already run, generally. And we're just outside because it's in the summer in Florida and, there's not much else for you to do, so you might as well go running around. So we ran around and we hid, and we saw them pulling up. So they drove up. I saw them opening up. They looked in. They grabbed their mail. There was mail that was already in there, so we put the bird in there with mail. They grabbed their mail, and they took off. They just drove away like it was any other day. They drove off like they did not see the bird. And I was so offended that they didn't see the bird. I wanted to get that reaction so bad. The fact that they didn't see it pissed me off to no end. They drove up, checked their mail, grabbed their mail. I saw them grab their mail. I was looking for the bird. There was no bird. They left the bird in the mailbox. They grabbed their mail, drove away. Didn't react, I got nothing. I literally got nothing out of it. I got nothing. I was so pissed off. What a disappointment it is. You have all this mischief going off in your head, and you're like, ooh, this is going to be fun to watch. Yeah, buddy. And then nothing. You get nothing. These damn neighbors, like they must have been tough or something. They must have been like built different just to see a dead bird in their mailbox and be like, "Moo, that bird died. Let me get my mail." Moving on, no biggie. I mean, we see dead birds in our mailboxes every day. Yeah, right. Two weeks later, I was sitting in my room, as I did. And my mom knocked on the door. Well, she didn't knock on the door. She just opened the door. We didn't have privacy back then. She opened the door. She's like, hey, can you come out here to the living room, please? And I was like, sure. I can come out to the living room. I can do a lot more than that, but I'll come out to the living room. That's an easy request that I can fulfill for you. So I'm going to walk out there into that living room. I'll walk out of that living room. And there's a couple cops. And there's a couple cops sitting there saying, hey, did you happen to put a dead bird in a mailbox? And in my head, I'm just like, doo-doo-doo-doo. Like the sirens are going off, everything's going off, and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? I thought this was over. I didn't think that they saw the dead bird. Obviously, they had to see it. It's a dead bird in your mailbox. You had to see it, So the neighbors were freaked out. They saw it. They didn't freak out then, but they were freaked out, obviously. They called the police. And it was like, I guess it took them a week, maybe 2 weeks to call because I don't know. Maybe they were still having the feud and they were like, I don't want to call yet. Fuck them. I'm going to call. The police came. Parents had no idea what was going on. We were like, I don't know. And they're like, well, let's at least talk to the kids. Maybe the kids do. Maybe the kids know. So the cop comes over to me and he's like, "Hey, what's up? What's up with this? What's up with the dead bird? Did you put a bird in the mailbox? We heard about a dead bird in the mailbox." And I was just looking at him and I was like, "Yes, it was me. I killed the bird. I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. I didn't think we'd get in trouble." And then the cop started laughing, and he was like, ha, 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 yeah, okay. Now we understand what's going on. We see what's going on. Yeah, okay, there's a feud here. The neighbors thought that our parents killed a bird and put it in the mailbox as a warning. They thought that our parents were warning them. They thought, I don't know, I guess it's like some mob type shit. And they're like, hey, man, here's a fucking dead animal. Mind your P's and Q's while you're in the neighborhood. And that wasn't it. It was just a bunch of kids being dum-dums. We were being dum-dums. And not much has changed. I'm still a bit of a dum-dum from time to time. But I completely forgot about that story. These streams are awesome because you guys are bringing up so many memories that I haven't thought about in so long. I'm excited to see where we go from here. Because all these little random subjects that we keep having are they're fun and we're figuring out our niche. We're figuring out what works for us and that type of stuff. But I know that the new stories that keep coming are just keep getting better, and I'm gonna get better at telling them as we go. But I just know that story, man, and it just came back to me. Just like a little bit earlier when I was thinking about the bird pooping on me, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that we used to hit we didn't used to like do that. That was just one time. We didn't just kill birds for fun. That was just one time that we killed the bird, and we never did it again. But boy, did we mess up. Boy, did we mess up dealing with the carcass of that bird and the whole situation. But I learned my lesson. I didn't kill any birds. Until I owned Mancat. And then once you own a cat, it is what it is. They're going to kill some birds. And I'm assuming that from these years of mistreatment and these years of not being treated right, I'm assuming that the birds finally just decided that they're just going to, live their lives too and poop on me as much as they can, because they know that I was once a bird killer, even though I didn't literally kill the bird myself. Boycat and Braden, they're the ones that killed the birds. All I did was tell him to do it. I didn't even tell Mancat to do it. He took it on his own volition to do it. So that karma's not on me. I'll take the karma for convincing him to throw it at the thing and then put it in the mailbox. But that's some funny shit. You gotta understand, man. Where I come from, that's some funny shit, man. Oh, you got a dead bird in your mailbox? How'd that happen? How'd you get a dead bird in your mailbox? Oh, this is too fun for me. It's too fun for me, y'all. Anyway, that's my story. That's my bird story. I didn't want to cover too many subjects on it anyway, because I was so happy about. I mean, I wasn't happy. I just knew that I would have enough for an hour today, because those damn birds. God, I can't believe that. Good. All right, guys. Well, I think that's enough for now. I think that I've covered enough death for one day, and enough sadness. And we'll be back tomorrow. Probably closer in the earlier afternoon tomorrow. We don't have weightlifting. When we have weightlifting, the streams will go a little bit later. But earlier in the afternoon tomorrow, we're looking at 2 or 3 p.m. For Tuesday. So make sure that you guys join me there. And all that. Some goner said, will there be beer? There will always be beer. Always be beer. And Shai said, no way. The mailbox? Yes, the mailbox. And it was unfortunate that it had to turn out that way. But I felt like it was the right thing to do. And I'm sure that I did the right thing. So hopefully you guys can think about it, and maybe you can think about some of your stories where you killed birds, and you can tell me about it later. I would love to hear some of your stories about y'all being bird killers. I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you all are sweethearts. But it is what it is. Anyway, there we go, Shai. Thank you, Shai. Shai said, for more such stories, please like, share, and comment, and subscribe. Please click that bell icon for notifications so that you will get them every single time. Anyway, guys, this has been a fun episode. We'll see you guys tomorrow. You know it, Monday through Friday. We're always here. Have a great beginning of your week. I'm about to jump into the bed now so that I can get up nice and early tomorrow and be as productive as possible. Hope that you guys had a great night. Peace out. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow.